Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank you for coming to this presentation. So, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Rohana Nurnikah Sari, and I am a student of Pamulang University, majoring in English Literature. Before I start, I want to give a surprising fact. Did you know, according to world's most literate nation rank, conducted by Central Connecticut State University in March 2016, shows that literacy in Indonesia is still very low. In fact, reading is an activity in the education section that must be planted and honed. Moreover, read literary work. And do you know that literary work can help us explore ourselves? Yeah, often we are deterred that literary work is only useful and can be enjoyed by literary students. However, the assumption was wrong. We need to know that literary work is divided into two forms: fiction and non-fiction literature works. For fiction, there are prose, poetry, and drama. But this time, what I will discuss further are examples for fictional literary works. Well, in this occasion, I will explain two topics of discussion to you. The first topic will discuss the meaning of each fiction literary work, and the second topic I will give 3 reasons why it is important for students to consciously study literary works, but not only for literature students. Here we go to the first topic about examples of fiction literary works. In your opinion, what is the meaning of prose, poetry, and drama? Yep. Prose is made up of sentences and paragraphs without any metrical or rhyming structure. Prose is the most common and popular form of writing in fiction works. Next is poetry. What does poetry mean? According to the web Britannica.com, poetry is literature that evokes concentrated imaginative awareness of experience or a specific emotional response through language chosen and arranged for its meaning, sound, and rhythm. The last part of fiction literature is drama. So, what is drama? Drama is mode of fictional representation through dialogue and performance. It is one of the literary genre which is an imitation of some action. Well, that was the meaning of each fiction literature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the second topic, namely 3 points or 3 important reasons students should study literature. The first reason is that learning literature can train a critical attitude in analyzing every problem. We all know that literary works are created to convey certain messages that have deep meaning. In the process of exploring the meaning of literary work, our brain is trained to actively provide interpretation. So So unconsciously, literary works have a role to train a person's critical attitude. Alright, I will explain the second reason, which is study literary works can train mentally to dare to appear in public. As we know, the writers or poets are mentally still. They were shamelessly carrying out theatrical action, despite being loved by many people who didn't understand. A student certainly must have such mentality. Yeah, the courage to appear in the public space or dare to appear in the public is the basic capital for you to be able to finalize your mentality and personality as a student. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just move on to the last reason. Based on statement from Dr. Stephen Lin, is an academic at the University of South Carolina. He mentioned that studying literature can make students have an empathy. Literature works allow us to receive a different perspective. Through reading literature, we can feel the daughter of the king, police, hunt, or refugees. We are invited to be anyone through reading in literature. Therefore, through reading literature, students will be taught the values of an empathy. Well, to end this presentation, let me just run over the main topics again briefly. There are 3 examples of fiction literary works, namely are prose, poetry, and drama. On the other hand, there are also 3 important reasons students should study literature. Not only for literary students, but for other departments too. Because by learning literature, we can be critical and confident to appear in public. Not only that, studying literary works makes us have an empathy. Therefore, as students and the next generation of the nation, it is very necessary to study literature consciously. And finally, I would like to finish this presentation with wonderful quote from Barbara W. Tuchman, which reads, "Books are the curious civilization. Without books, history is silent, literature dumb, science crippled, thought and speculation is a standstill. They are engines of change, window on the world, playhouse erected in the sea of time." That's all from me. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake, and I hope what I have shared would be beneficial for all of us. Thank you for listening my presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.